everyone, welcome to the channel. You all have been requesting on how do I make my hot fufu, hot fufu. And I make my hot fufu different ways. Number one, the first and the easiest way is I go to the store and I buy a big bag of oat flour, and that is it. But if you can't go to the store, then you can try this method, and this method is how I recently started making my fufu flour. This is the fufu flour right here, and we're going to be using oatmeal. So this is the oatmeal that I'm using, and this oatmeal is just quick oatmeal that you buy. That's the one I use because I find that it's much softer, and I don't use the steel cut one, just this normal grain one that can easily be blended. So when I start blending, I always blend in 1 cup intervals. So let's start blending. After 30 seconds of blending, you can see it has blended about 3/4 of the way. What I do is I give it a good stir. So I just give it a good stir because sometimes some things might be caked under the blender. So I just give it a good stir, and then I blend again for about a minute. So total will be like a minute and a half. So I'm blending for about 2 minutes, and it all depends on the speed of your blender. So once you finish blending, this is the consistency of it. So you just want to transfer it into a container that is airtight, and as you see, it's already turned into a powder. So this is your fufu, oat fufu powder, and the last thing that you do is just make the fufu and eat it. Okay, so we've been boiling this water for some time, so you just have to measure the water accordingly. I'm just going to take a little bit of water out. If I'm making for more than one person, of course the water will be more. And of course this is our flour, our hot fufu flour, and all you want to do is just reduce the fire so that it's not bubbling too much. And then you have your orogun. It's just a wooden spoon that we use. I like clearing out the bubbles first, and then I'm just gonna increase the fire just medium low, and I'm gonna start adding in my fufu mixture in there. So just adding the powder in there like that. Okay, and then you just start mixing. I'm gonna increase the fire a little bit, and I'm just gonna start mixing. And as you mix, you'll notice that it gets thicker. If it feels soft, okay, you add in more of your flour. So just add in a little bit more of your flour like that. Reduce your fire, and then just mix again. Okay, so you want to mix it until it is super smooth. This cooks very fast, and the reason why my oat fufu cooks very fast is because I use the fufu, the oat that is fast cooking. I use the one that cooks in like 1 minute, actually the 1 minute one. If it feels too hard, the hot water that you removed at the beginning, put it in like this. Increase the fire just a little bit. So I'm gonna put in, and then I mash it up like this. Okay, and then I take my igbako. This is what igbako looks like, and I'm just removing the extra hot fufu from there. Okay, and then I'm gonna get some more, and I'm gonna scrape the sides so that everything cooks together. So just scrape the side like that, and I'll cover it for about 1 minute again, and just let it cook a little bit for 1 minute. So it's been about a minute, so I'm gonna take my orogun again, and this one is just to smoothing everything out. So I've turned off the fire already, so we're just cooking on steam right now and trying to smoothen everything out. So if you like softer fufu, you don't have to do that step. You can just cook it and that's it. So this is it. You can see it's smooth and it's done. So now is to dish it out. So when I dish mine out, I just take it like this. Okay, and I'm going to make it neat. So always wet your orogun or your igbako. Okay, So this is how you make your oat fufu. This is how the oat fufu looks like, and I'm going to have my oat fufu with a fori roll. So let me plate that and show you the final result. So now it's time to eat this fufu, oat fufu, and as you see, let me show you how easy. You see, it's forming just like fufu. And now let me show you like that. You see, the best way to get your oat fufu is to make it yourself. Remember, use quick oats to get the quick cooking time. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.